So this question is, you've played Augusta, Rick, so you have knowledge of this. You could hopefully give a qualified answer. From Dan Barretto, having played it last year, Rick, what do you think the average 18 handicapper shoots around Augusta National? Let's go for Monday after the Masters. 18 handicapper is paired with you. You're playing it again. Realistically, what you having them shoot?
I drove the ball that day tremendously well.
But have you played it?
I drove the ball tremendously well that day.
You got your scorecard to hand, haven't you? Little flex.
I shot 82.
Okay.
So I shot 10 over par, and I drove the ball tremendously well.
And how close to that was the competition tees? Was it like a bit
It was
further
definitely
forward,
shorter,
but
yeah.
not crazy or...
It's hard to tell because
yeah.
it's almost like on the scorecard, it says it's like 1,000 yards shorter.
Oh, right.
So it's quite a lot, really. But it was hard to tell. Caveat that, I had a triple bogey on the 13th.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of holes I parred, which I didn't expect to. So for me, an 82 off my handicap, and everyone's obviously seen on YouTube how I play, I think that's me on a normal golf course. If I was playing the way I drove the golf ball that day, if I was playing any other golf course of similar length or longer, I would have comfortably shot closer to 72.
Question then, out of that, if you could rank it out of 10, how much of that was how difficult the course is? Is that because it's like a 7 out of 10 difficulty? Versus how much of that out of 10 was it because of the fact that, oh my God, I'm playing Augusta National?
There's a bit of that, but for me, again, I kind of luckily got over that pretty well because I was driving it well. I also was very, 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 very fortunate on a couple of occasions where I hit a bad shot, and if I would have hit it 2 yards further left or right, it would have rolled down off the green, but it clung on. Like, there's many times where I look at some of these holes, this could have been a lot worse. Like, this could have easily been closer to 90, even if I drove the ball as good as I did do. So for me, that's almost as good a score as I could have shot on that day.
Let me just caveat this then. Same question. You've got a 4-ball. You're playing Augusta on Monday. You've got a 4-ball behind you. Is it 3 balls you go out in? It's 4. 3. You've got 3.
4. Sorry, it was 4.
You've got a 4-ball behind you, right? And they're all 18 handicappers. So first question, which was Dan's, what do you think they're going to shoot? With that then, realistically, how confident would you be to say, for example, I would bet my house on the fact that none of them would break 80, for example? How confident would you be in the scores?
If I played it again, I would, and again, if I drove it as good as that day, I would almost guarantee I could break 80. Okay? Off the tees I played off.
Yep.
I think an 18 handicapper, honestly, the greens are so hard.
I'm intrigued to what you're going to say, yeah.
I would say, I don't think a single 18 handicapper would, 4 of them, I don't think out of any of them, they'd shoot. I don't think they'd shoot the handicap playing better ball.
Oh my days.
Is my honest opinion.
So, not breaking 100.
Because I think so many of them genuinely would have multiple 10s on their scorecards.
Would you be willing to bet a good amount of money that none of them could break 100?
Yeah.
110?
I think they could get 110.
Yeah.
Under 110. I don't think an 18 handicapper would break 100. I would bet a lot of money on it. Because honestly, my worst score was an 8, and that was a very frustrating 8. I could imagine many, honestly, standard average golfers would have multiple 10s on their scorecard because it's easy to do.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. I think I maybe 3-putted 2 or 3 times. I can imagine, again, an 18 handicapper 4-5 putting comfortably.
And then take it one step further. If they did have the very, very, very back tournament tees, that's going to be a crazy number.
I don't think 82 off the members tees. If I was playing off the tournament tees, I think I would be happy to break 90.
Yeah. I
really would. I reckon it would have added eight more shots on. And don't forget, I drove it well. Like, I really did drive it unbelievable that day.
Don't you think, though, that we've said this before, but if every single major you had a group at the start who went out, have a scratch handicapper, maybe a 9, 18 and 28, and just see how they do in tournament conditions.
Yeah.
Because that would really... I always think that when I'm watching an event, like, say if Scotty Scheffler shoots 69 and it's 3 under par, like, oh, you know, you've played well, say, yeah. Like, that isn't 3 under par around our local course, is it? It's like 8, 9, 10 under. Like, what would an average golfer shoot? I think that's why so many people are fascinated by it.
It'd be so good to get a group out you know, like I say, on the first day.
It'd be so funny.
It would be amazing. But it'd almost have to be. But it's really difficult because you're unfortunately not being able to test that person in that situation because the nerves would just be astronomical. So it's almost, you wouldn't be able to do it almost. If you enjoyed that video clip, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the weekly full-length episodes every single Tuesday. You can also listen to it in the car on Apple, Spotify, and all of your favourite podcast platforms.